Hi everybody. I just wanted to show you a quick video about how to use this Excel file that I've posted here. This is really pretty straightforward, but I think it's a useful tool to let you experiment with various scenarios of what you need to get on such and such a test to make such and such a grade. So this final average button or spot down here at the bottom just calculates your final average from the numbers above, but it lets you experiment a little bit. So for example, suppose that you did pretty well on the first test. So you made, say, a 90. Okay? Of course, now your final average says it's a 22.5. That's because you have zeros for everything else. So that would be bad if you quit now. But suppose that you keep doing doing the class and get other grades. Like for example, say that we didn't do as well in the homework as we could have. We've missed some assignments, and maybe we end up with something like an 80 for the homework. Then, okay, that gives us a 42, it looks like now. So what would I need on exam 2 and exam 3 in order to, say, make a B? Well, um, I could slack off a little bit and say 75. Okay? 75 would work out exactly to give me an 80. Right? Let's say I wanted to do a little better than that. Say I wanted to try to pull up my 80. What would I need? Well, let's just play with it, right? Maybe we need like a 95, right? Okay, that pulls it up a little. Would another 95 do it? Yes. Okay. So, or suppose that after I get back my grade on the second exam, it was a 98, right? Then how badly could I do on the third exam and still get an A? I don't know, maybe um, 95 is a little much. Maybe 93 is a little better. Maybe I could do as low as a 90. Yeah, an 89.5 would get rounded up to a 90. Suppose I then was doing better on my homework. I could plug in something like, um, say, a 90 on the homework. Then I could do even worse on exam 3. Maybe I could do, what, 85 or even 83 would be okay. Would an 80 work? I think an 80 might barely work. Anyway, you see where I'm going with this. You can plug in all sorts of different numbers depending on what your exam scores were to give you some idea of what you would need to make on the remaining exam 2, exam 3, whatever, in order to know what grade you're going to get at the end. So it's just a really cute tool for testing out things to see how things are going to go. Um, Let me do one more. Like suppose that we didn't do nearly as well as we wanted to on the first exam. Say we made like a 40, right? And we are going to work our tails off and do really, really good on the homework. Remember, we'll drop some of the homework points. So it's possible to do better on the homework maybe than you might think because we'll drop some points from the homework. But it still means doing all of it and getting almost all of it right. Then, okay, what's it going to take to try to pull up one bad grade? Well, um, would a 95 work, right? Here and here? Yep, that would give me a B, right? In fact, I think I could go a little lower. Let's try like a 92. So a 92 would give me barely a B, right? That would 79.75, 79 and a half would round up to an 80, which would be a B. So playing with this gives you a chance to see, how bad I could do on one exam or how well I have to do on an exam to get the grade that I finally want.